Good evening, mortals. My name is Jay, and welcome to my studio. And wow, look at this! I'm wide! Yes, after almost a year of having a weirdly sized monitor, I now have a normal sized one, which means my videos don't have a really weird aspect resolution to them. Now, you might be asking, Jay, where the hell are you? Have you gone insane and recarpeted the entirety of Obelia? No, don't worry, I haven't lost the plot entirely just yet. This is just the test world. I'm on here because the server's down and I needed to record an intro, so I figured, looks pretty much like it. In this episode, I've built things. Shocking, I know. And will be providing somewhat of a half-decent commentary over the top of my buildings, along with hanging out with a couple of the other members of the Obelia SMP. So I do hope you enjoy. Now, why did I build a harbour? Well, 1. I need somewhere to park my boat. 2. I hate flying fish and wanted to build a death trap for them. No, I'm joking, that's just a happy accident. There is a lot of dead fish on that thing. Mainly I felt like people weren't going to be able to appreciate my base enough if they spawned inside the tower. So, I put the waystone outside, so they have to look up to it when they come in. Yeah, there's nothing more egotistical than that, so that's what I did. And also I wanted to park a boat on it. When I was looking at pictures of harbours on Pinterest and the likes, I saw a lot that had like these little fishing huts on them. I'm like, well, I don't want to build a fishing hut, but this gives me a good idea. And so when you go through the door that I haven't built yet, you'll come through a corridor and then up the stairs and into the actual house. Now, I didn't think about this at the time when I designed the place, but you have to go into the house to come out to get out into the outside area. That made any sense. So I think at some point I'm going to add a path going along the side to take you up onto like the same path that will lead you up to the animal farm. If you follow, which you're probably not, because I don't make sense. Once again, I was invaded while building this by more pillagers, because they don't know when to quit. I swear to God, there are so many of them. Most of which are now at the bottom of the ocean, I assume, because they do keep swimming off somewhere. After I put this house in, I proceeded to dig a corridor that linked up to my house along with a ladder. However, I've decided to cut it out because it's not that interesting, it is just me digging. Once I had run out of calcite, I went mining to acquire more and stumbled upon a lot of iron, which I mined, and then remembered I wanted to do this clock fact bit and started recording. So here's a bunch of clock facts off Google. The term o'clock is a contraction of the term off the clock. It comes from the 15th century references to medieval mechanical clock. At the time, sundials were also common timekeepers. Therefore, to make clear one was referencing a clock's time, they would say something like, it's 6 of the clock, which over time was shortened to 6 o'clock. Due to changes in local gravity, a pendulum clock that is accurate at sea level will lose nearly 16 seconds per day if moved to an altitude of 4,000 feet or more. Pennies are used to adjust the time in Big Ben's clock tower. Adding or removing a penny to the pendulum changes its center of mass and can alter the clock speed by 0.4 seconds per day. The clock's hand moving clockwise was intended to imitate the way a shadow on the sundial in the northern hemisphere moves during the day. Clockwise and counterclockwise were originally sunwise and widdershins before clocks were common. The oldest working mechanical clock dates back to 1386 and is the Salisbury Cathedral clock located in Salisbury, England. There is a clock so accurate that it won't gain or lose a second in 20 million years. It is an atomic clock that has been named the NIST F1 Cesium Fountain Clock, created by the National Institute of Standards and Technology in Colorado. It's used for the internet time because it's so precise. The time zones in the USA that we know today were established in 1883 by the railroad industry. Before that, every town used the sunrise and a central clock to keep track of time. Since there were no standards and every town was different, it made scheduling trains incredibly challenging. Once the railroad time standards were set, towns across the nation were happy to adopt them. That concludes our clock facts for the evening. But before we continue, I'd like to say that the majority of clock facts suck. Every list is the same 6 facts repeated. Don't ask me why I expected when I googled clock facts, but it was likely more. Also, the word clock doesn't look like a word anymore. Once I had returned home, I was greeted by a visitor.
You want a nuke?
Yes.
I got like 2 of them.
Should I be concerned?
They're very radioactive. There's only like the 6 of radium blocks I got at home.
Oh.
They hurt.
Then you keep those in the living room?
Nah, I'm keeping in the basement.
Yeah, sensible.
Wait, I don't have a living room, I live in a factory.
You could put a living room in the factory. Everyone watches TV next to the stone compressor.
Nah, I watch TV on my couch made of fucking radium.
That was fashionable at one point.
Oh wait, give me a second.
Now he's gone.
I found them. I found my cancer blocks.
Oh, yay! Please keep them away from my birds. Oh. My screen's gone green. I assume that means I'm
Yeah,
dying.
the longer you stay by it, the more radioactive you get, and eventually you start dying. Water does remove radiation, though.
Oh.
Water's the way to go.
So you should put it in your bathroom and it'll be fine.
Oh, basically.
That needs updating. We need more lights to stop that. Yeah, these copper lanterns are a fucking pain in the ass because you can only make them with blaze rods. Or blaze powder from blaze rods. I haven't been to the nether yet, so I can't make more copper lanterns at the minute. I have the copper. No. Copper is something we're not short of. I don't have the lighting part. Which is probably going to be next episode. Going to go get copper. But yes, that iron took enough out of me.
Also, I have brought cancer rods.
Nice.
I kind of want them back, but you know.
Oh, there, yeah, you can have that back.
They're a bit of a pain in the ass at your hands on because you have to get them from the end. Oh Christ, the cancer. Yeah, you can only get irradium from the end. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to get your hands on.
Does the cancer go away?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Either you go in water to make it go away a bit faster, or you just wait. Have you seen the most impressive piece of technology on the server?
Is it that cake thing you built?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
Or should I
headache looking at it. Yes. Resource supply.
Alright. Welcome to Resourcify.
Ooh.
Desert is very barren.
This is nice.
We got probably the most impressive build on the server, in my opinion.
Very
This
unbiased.
is a cancer central. Watch out for the nuclear furnace. It gives you cancer.
Oh, I think everything in your bay you touch does at this point.
Yeah, well, not gonna lie, it's not loaded, so it won't give you cancer. But you know,
Oh.
it can smell. It can smell 3 furnaces. It can smell 3 items at once, though.
Oh, that is nice. Almost worth the cancer.
Don't mind the Mexican music.
This is brilliant.
And then of course there's David and Perry.
Nice.
And of course, headache central. I got a headache designing this thing. It took me 3 hours.
I can tell.
Like just designing this thing in general took me 3 hours to do. It took me an extra hour, and it took me like an extra 2 hours to build it.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't know how Create works.
But it works. The only thing you have to do is supply it with ingredients.
Yeah, I feel like if I sneeze on this, it's gonna break.
Yeah, it's just you don't touch anything. You might break the entire damn thing. I'm not rebuilding it. You want cancer sticks?
No, not after last time.
Alright.
You should market them as
You're
like sweets or something.
Did you actually know that actual plutonium, it tastes, you know, kind of sour but also kind of sweet? It's been tested for some reason.
Obviously, who wouldn't eat the murderous cancer rock? You're starting to die slightly.
Oh, nah, that's just the cancer. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I've lived through worse.
Yeah, this building by the looks of it.
There we go, cancer free.
Damn, you can move bodies with water.
Yes, you can.
You're in a lazy river or something.
What?
It's like you're in a lazy river or something.
Anyway, I'm cancer free now. Yippee-ki-yay.
Oh, congratulations. No, is this the start of the rail project?
Well, we already made it all the way to rainbow space.
Damn.
Yeah, like, wait, here, have another scroll quick. It took us a while, but, you know, we made it.
Yeah. So how long does the
Eventually.
whole trip take?
That depends whether or not you're going with train or not.
Yeah.
Like, with train, it takes not even 5 minutes to drive here. This is the Resourcify Express.
Ooh, this is nice.
You know, we have three level carriages. We got a third class, which was the one you were just in. We got second class, and we got first class.
Ooh.
People will have to pay for it, by the way. It's not a lot though.
As expected. Well,
It's
this
like,
took a while.
what, 4 diamonds for first class.
Yeah, seems
1
fair.
for third. It backs very slowly,
Yeah.
which is pain, but it drives decently fast. Of course, right now we're building towards spawn. Then we're gonna build up. Then we're gonna head up to Nox. Then we're gonna head up towards you.
Okay.
Anyway, long ass journey backing this goddamn thing back home.
It's alright if I come for a ride?
Yeah, sure. To take a seat, otherwise you will face through the wall.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna take a while though. This thing takes forever to back up.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm missing like half the map, so...
Yeah.
Well,
We should get the railway map home.
I think some of these drops are more akin to a roller coaster.
It's unfortunately not a roller coaster, no. Now I wanna make a roller coaster.
Same, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, the best thing is you can just use rail like tracks and shit, train blocks. It's not even that bad.
What about creepers?
No, not the fucking rail.
Damn it. Fuck.
Oh, pleasure seeing you here again.
Yeah.
Ah, there's apparently 3 of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they derailed my train, blew you up, and then I got blown up as well.
Nice. I love creepers.
I don't. Alright, well, let's try again.
Attempt 2.
Alright, well, backing up, take 2.
Ooh, we're moving again.
This is the part of the train I hate the most.
Yeah, when you're supposed to stick like a sea dragon or something to look at.
We don't have a sea. There's no sea dragons in this mod, though.
Well, we could build one. I'm glad there's
You
no
will,
sea
but-
monsters. The scallywags cause enough problems as is.
The fucking ocean creepers as well.
Yeah, whoever decided that has a special place in hell.
No, they're fucking even with full adamantite armor, I still, nearly die to them constantly.
Damn.
No, mate, even the scallywags just straight up rape my armor.
Ugh.
They go straight through it.
Hmm.
Take immense damage for some reason.
I don't like the cave creepers either.
It's pretty cool though, all the different creeper types are pretty cool.
It is cool, but then you get blown up.
Yeah. Alright, another one about the cave creepers. Like the first time I saw the cave creepers, I actually thought like I thought, oh wait, this is one of the friendly kinds because there are passive, there are neutral creeper variants.
Yeah.
Like the savannah and snow creepers.
Yeah,
And
no.
I thought, oh wait, yeah, this one's probably neutral as well. So yeah, I just actually walked up to it. Then it started hissing at me. Then it went boom.
Ugh. And speak of the
Why is that-
devils, bunch of
why is that-
scallywags.
why is that-
Ow, the scallywags can get you through the floor. Ow. Ow.
I can't really go any faster.
Yeah, well, I'm about to die again. I think there might be significant design flaws with this train system. Hello? Yeah, I've noticed a significant design flaw with the train.
I can't change it though.
Hmm,
Anyway, your body's in the wagon. It just has to come with.
that is extremely convenient.
Anyway, I think I'll be leaving the train here for now.
Yeah, I'm not eager for another ride.
It's a cool train though.
Yeah, well, it is a cool train. Oh, we got most of the way there first time. Oh, second time.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't think there is
Anyway,
anything to spot.
Have
Scallywags from
an
spawning. Oh, thank you. This isn't going to give me cancer, is it?
No, it's not.
Definitely
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Okay, I'm going to go stick that in the basement, so.
As a matter of fact, this is going to give you cancer instead.
Nice. I have to swim home to get rid of the cancer.
Egg.
Thanks.
Hey.
Oh, there's a chicken.
I'm gonna shank the chicken with my knife.
No, don't shank the chicken. Poor chicken. You don't even get XP for it.
I'm gonna shank you now.
Oh, please don't. I don't like being shanked.
I love posh in it, mate.
Oh well. Goodbye, thank you. Ooh, and we're home. Only mild amount of cancer. Well, now that the cancer has worn off, it was time to build my animal shed. At first I was thinking maybe I could do something fun and creative, fit the antique-y vibe a little bit, and then I had an experiment and realised that was really, really hard, so I built a normal one. Throughout my builds, I've been really challenging myself to use new materials. Obviously, this mod pack has a bit of a focus on building blocks, so really trying to use those, which is why instead of maybe just planks or fences or whatever, I use the spruce palisades for the bottom. I don't know what palisade is, but it looks funky. Here, instead of leaving my campfires bare, I've put spruce shelves in front of them. I don't think that's what spruce shelves are for, but that's what I'm using them for. In order to put this here, I did have to terraform a bit, take out some of the dirt to clear out a flat area to build. The entire base still needs more terraforming around it. By the next episode, probably I'll have pathing and a bit of landscaping and make it look a bit nicer. This is the first time I've actually used campfires for a roof and stuff, which shocking because they're probably the most common thing you see in Pinterest-worthy builds. They're very versatile, but they are quite expensive. Well, they're not, it's just coal. And so they're expensive early game, but at this point, after that mining trip, they're not that bad. Speaking of expensive, those windows definitely make a dent in your pocket. They're really pretty, but they are costly. Even more costly if you misread how many you need and wind up making twice as many as you actually need. I make a list of all my building materials. It doesn't help. I don't recommend being dyslexic, but I guess that means I don't have to make more next time I wind up using them. The roof on this place is pretty simple. I had thoughts of making something a bit fancier, but then I decided simple is probably for the best in this style of build. Fortunately, these two builds have taken up most of my wood stockpile, so I guess it wasn't much of a stockpile. But this just means I have to go back to doing some good old DIY deforestation. The azalea planks are a bit of a pain in the ass since they require bone meal, and quite a bit of bone meal to grow the shrubs into trees. And then you have to strip the flowering azalea. I quite like the flowering azalea. I was planning on using it some for my base, but then changed my mind and didn't use it. One thing I was quite excited to use is the troughs, or feeding pen trays. I don't remember what they're called, but they do something. I'm not 100% sure what they do, but they're for animals and they look nice in the pens. So I did decide to jazz them up just a little bit further with some spruce trapdoors. And for my chickens, I added nests. So I think the point of this is that they lay the eggs in the nest and then you don't wind up with eggs everywhere, which was a bit of a problem. They're a bit eager in their egg laying and led to a small overabundance.